This episode sees me on the Peak Forest Canal, travelling from Ashton Under Lyne to Whaley Bridge in Bugsworth. This first episode takes me from Ashton up to Marple Locks. Please like, please subscribe, and please share with your friends. I was advised this was a good place to moor up overnight, and it looks pleasant enough, doesn't it? Yeah, the swing bridge over there. Trouble is, I had 3 guys banging on the boat and another one later on climbing over the boat, which actually made me feel quite threatened. So yeah, I would not advise mooring up in Ashton Under Lyne, to be honest. Now this is an interesting take on wooden shingles. May need some work though. A steady cruise through Hyde and the more rural, leafy aspects of the canal. It's all very pleasant and very easy going. Now the railings across the aqueduct weren't on any of the images when I planned the camera angles for this trip. So I stopped the boat, there were no other boats around, and I filmed the stunning Marple Aqueduct and the railway bridge over the River Goyt. And here we are at the lower pound of the Marple Flight. Only 16 locks to go, but this part of the flight is just glorious countryside. The locks are single locks, but actually really quite long. You need to be fairly cautious opening the gate paddles, they really are incredibly fierce. When the lock was half full, I opened them about a third to start with, but there's no need to worry about that if you have a lock crew, I suppose. And here I am, chatting to some Australians. I ascended the flight on Sunday, so there was no shortage of people to talk to, from Australia, from Texas, from Ireland, and of course, from Greater Manchester. After Lock 8, the canal starts to become more suburban. What a lovely building this is, just above Lock 9. I'm moored up here at the top of the Marple Lock Flight, and what a fantastic day I've had. It's been absolutely brilliant. Now the Marple Lock Flight is a flight of 16 locks which rises over 200 feet in about a mile. It's been brilliant. This is what boating is all about, you know. I've met so many lovely people, chatted to so many lovely people on the way up. It's been wonderful. I did the first 8 locks on my own, and then a very nice CRT guy came along and helped me up the final 8 locks. I've got to say, the CRT are brilliant, aren't they? They really are. Just what a great organisation. And finally, after a very satisfying day's cruising, the sunset at Marple Top Lock. The following morning, I set off towards Whaley Bridge, and first up is a lift bridge. Oops, there I am realising the boat is on the wrong side of the canal. I've now tied up on the single bollard by the bridge, and now to raise it with the windlass. In the meantime,
2 boats have arrived coming in the opposite direction, so I don't need to close the bridge. This lady suggested I might find myself a boating partner. The canal does seem fairly busy this morning. And we're just arriving at Furness Marina. A rather lovely spot for a long-term mooring, although I do believe you aren't allowed to live aboard.
Well, here I am, the end of the line at Whaley Bridge. What an absolutely fabulous canal it is. Absolutely beautiful. And that's the transshipment warehouse behind me.
Having filled up with water at Whaley Bridge, I head north again and turn off onto the Bugsworth branch. Some rather lovely canal-side cottages on the approach to the basin. Bugsworth consists of 3 basins: the lower, the middle and the upper basin. Here's an old wagon from where limestone was quarried from the Derbyshire hills 6 miles away and brought to the basin on a wagonway. And these are the moorings at the middle basin. I'm heading for the upper basin.
Well, isn't this the craziest little mooring you've ever seen? Oh look, and there's the pub.